All right, what are three things that I wish that someone had told me when I was turning 18? And sort of reason I've been thinking about that, it's my birthday this week. I'm turning 27 and it's almost a decade since I legally became an adult, it's interesting how fast that's gone, but got me thinking about back when I was turning 18, just things that I wish someone had told me that would have helped me out over the past 9 years. And number one's a practical one. It's just to save money while you're still at home, and it's obviously simple, and I did save money when I was at home, but you learn very quickly that when you move out and you suddenly get all these expenses, it's not harder to save money necessarily, but it takes longer. So like even when I was at home, like 1920, I was at some spots I was earning like $1,000 a week, which like isn't amazing, but when your expenses are exactly zero, then that's quite fantastic, really. So, and yeah, as I said, I did save money, but I also spent money as well, and it would have been nice to just have put a bit more of that aside as a bit of a jump start when I did move out. Would have helped me out. Number two is really just don't rush so much. Like it's I got caught up a lot just I wanted to be like the first person to like do this and become successful and whatever, and I was just doing stuff for all the wrong reasons. Like if you got a goal and you love it and you're working towards it, of course go hard on that, but don't be afraid to just slow down a bit as well, because life is long enough really that you can do everything you want to do, um, and you don't have to like just be working constantly. It's not going to matter if you like take a year off and just not waste it, but if you like want to live somewhere overseas or whatever, it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of life. So that would be number two, and number three would be don't be afraid to cut out people from your life who don't serve you. And there's a famous quote that always gets thrown around, which basically says you're the average of the five people you spend the most time with, and I've definitely found that to be true. And I've had people in my life in the past that they haven't served any purpose, and it's not to sound like an asshole or anything, but they're the sort of people who are just like toxic people and just drag you down. And every time you try and like improve yourself or do something with your life, it makes them insecure, and because it highlights the fact that they're not doing anything with their life, and they just try to drag you back down. And I just wish someone had told me just to get rid of people like that sooner than I did, and that would have definitely helped back then. And so, yeah, just three little tips that would have been nice to know a decade ago when I was first sort of going into life, turning 18, becoming an adult. So, yeah, obviously I'm not an old man or anything, so I've still got a long way to go and things to learn, but it's always good to reflect, and hopefully those sort of things can help someone else as well. So yeah, I hope that helps. I'll speak to you soon.